likes to scramble through positions, a little bit more elusive with his wrestling, but AJ Ferrari is an ultimate competitor, a true gamer, likes to wrestle hard, and has found his way into the quarterfinals, leading with 1 minute left against the 21 seed. I think he's feeling good about the way he's competing. He's taken a couple of losses this year to Nick Feldman, had a pretty solid Big Ten tournament, but I think it's going to be a really, really good match.
And he's really good on top, Ferrari. He can ride.
Rides hard.
Ferrari won the national title in 2021 in St. Louis, done at 197 for Oklahoma State. And you look at mat number 7, upper right, with Branson John of Maryland, Rocky Elam of Iowa State, Kevin Dresser. I saw an interview with him recently speaking about Elam getting injured at the Big 12s, and didn't want to speculate last night, but in that match, could clearly see something was not right with Rocky Elam. Didn't look like himself.
Yeah, really uncharacteristic. Gave up the major decision to Cotton of Rutgers. Obviously earned his position in the quarterfinals, but just knowing Elam over the years and how strong of a competitor he's been, it looked uncharacteristic.
4-time All-American while at Missouri. And it is official. The number 1 seed, Younger Bastida, and the 4 seed, AJ Ferrari of Nebraska, in a 285-pound semifinal. A couple of Ferraris in the semis tonight with AJ and Angelo.
How about Gabe Arnold? He's the ultimate swingman. He's wrestled 3 different weight classes.
Won matches at 74, 84, and 97.
Just exceptional wrestler. Hand fights well, holds possession extremely well. Not as offensive as I would like to see from him. I think he's got tremendous skills, great power, explosiveness, but understands how to stay in the battle and really limits the mistakes that he makes within his matches. He's a very disciplined wrestler, really smart.
What have you enjoyed about broadcasting?
It's a lot of fun talking about wrestling. I just would be at home sitting on my living room couch talking about it with my family and my friends had I not been here this evening. It's so much fun to see this next generation usher in a new era of wrestling. The evolution that's happening before our eyes has been exceptional. These guys are so good, so young, and it's happening all around the country. There's state tournaments happening in New Jersey right now, where a lot of our youth wrestlers from our club are competing. But there's so many wrestling rooms that are trying to replicate what we're seeing now, so their kids will someday have the ability to stand on this stage. They're inspiring a new generation, and it's really cool.
I want to ask you this, Jordan. Who is a guy that had such a big impact on you that maybe many people don't know? Maybe it was somebody from your youth that really shaped your wrestling.
Greg Jones, West Virginia, 3-time NCAA champion, was the guy that we saw as young men that really was someone that we wanted to try to mimic. We idolized him. Everything he did, the way that he moved, the way that he approached the sport, he was slick, he was fast, he was explosive, but he also had some extraordinary technique. That was a guy that my friends and all of our wrestlers at our club wanted to be just like.
He was a bad dude.
He was a bad man. He was awesome.
Consolation matches now on all 8 mats.
Some extreme fortitude necessary to come back in the consolation rounds. Everyone comes into this tournament suspecting that they're going to shock the world. They're going to have this illustrious run all the way through to the finals and end this Cinderella story on top. But somewhere along the way, things go the opposite of what their expectations were, and they meet adversity, and they still have the fortitude to battle back and stay consistent with their style of wrestling, although they may be reeling after a difficult defeat.
Well, we were talking about it yesterday. Mark Branch had a great quote when we interviewed him last week. You know, there's 33 guys in the bracket, and 31 of them are going to be in the consolation bracket. So this is where a lot of effort and placement happens for All-American. You have to sort of accept that if you're not going to, get to the top of that podium or close to it, this is going to be your reality. So, this is such a critical part of the tournament, and these early rounds in particular, you got to start to get on a roll to give yourself a shot of getting through the blood round.
Well, Jordan, thank you so much. Really appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you.
I got to point this out real quick. I just saw on your phone, BJ Futrell. That was another guy that brought some style. BJ's always looking good.
That's my guy.
Great guy.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Well, thanks so much.
Appreciate you. Enjoy the rest of your
Enjoy
broadcast.
the broadcast. Thanks so much.
Yes, sir.
Jordan Burroughs, 7-time world champion, Olympic champion, 2-time national champion, the champ, the GOAT, an all-time great, undeniable, and really, really good guy. So fun to mix it up talking wrestling with Jordan.
Yeah, and a lot of the themes we were talking about were obviously his youth club, his focus on youth wrestling, the impact of the NCAA tournament, but and how good these young guys are now with so many freshmen in the semifinals. But obviously he's a humble guy, but the impact he's had on and how many people he's inspired to think about what's possible for an American wrestler. I mean, he's really ushered in a new wave of competitiveness of the USA on the freestyle scene.
And when he began to carry that American flag early on in his freestyle career, USA Wrestling was reeling.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of work to do, and I think his success, I think the decentralization of the training center to college campuses, the accessibility that gives for middle school, high school kids to go train in college rooms and get that visibility. Obviously, coverage of the sport so you can watch technique and get exposure to great quality wrestling no matter where you are. You could be in Kansas like Wyatt. You could be anywhere in the country. I think all of that together has resulted in what we're seeing. Guys like Jax Forrest, Aaron Seidel, Marcus Blaze, Ben Davino, other freshmen just having incredible success early in their careers.
The semifinals are set. The quarterfinals are complete. 8 mats are on the floor of Rocket Arena. These are all consolation matches. Quick look at the team standings. Penn State leading the way with 103.5. Nebraska 64.5. Oklahoma State with 64. Iowa in 4th with 48. Ohio State with 42. Those are your top 5 teams.
You see top right, Mat 7. We were talking about Elam from Iowa State. And clock ticking down. Looks like John from Maryland's going to be victorious, and tough to see him fighting through injury, and what a great career he's had.
Branson John for the Terrapins victorious. It's a harsh reality, Mike. Guys are banged up. It's the circumstances of the day, and kind of joked about it last night, but your girlfriend broke up with you, you're injured, whatever the case might be, this tournament especially, and this sport, it's black and white. You win or you lose. There's no feeling sorry for anybody. You got to figure it out. And again, you hate to see it play out that way with guys that are injured, but
I think the other thing too is, I mean, people have talked about 5th year, 6th year, how old some of these guys are still competing given the unique situation that COVID presented. But and the transfer portal and, loading your team up with blue chip guys. But it's not always a given if you're a 5th, 6th year senior that you're going to replicate what you did in the past. There's so much wear and tear on the body. It's a grind to show up to practice every day, go through these seasons. And we have numerous examples over the years of guys who were heavy favorites coming into their senior year and just not able to maintain the competitive success that they saw earlier in their career.
so Rocky Elam ends his career as a 4-time All-American. Great career. Great career. Mat number 3, the 4-seed Sonny Sasso of Virginia Tech, trailing Zane Lehman of Ohio inside of a minute, 3rd period. Giog and Rodemaker on mat number 1 upper left as they move to the 3rd. Semifinals tonight, 8 Eastern. Matt Cass coverage. Hope to talk to you then. Tomorrow, the medal round will be here for that. And then the championship finals, 6:30 Eastern tomorrow night on ESPN.
Top left, Matt.